Hey BBs, it's Max and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing super fierce. In today's video, y'all, I'm very excited to be here with you guys because today we've gotten our claws on the brand new Monster High Skullector, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. So if you guys remember, actually a couple years ago, back in like 2023, they made an Elvira Skullector doll. And this is her. She is right here in front of our claws for today's video. I've gotten this doll again couple years ago. A little funny story about this doll though is that I missed out on her initial launch. I wasn't interested in her and I skipped on her. And then a couple months later when Chucky was coming out, I really wanted Elvira. So I bought a second set of Chucky and I traded that set for Elvira. So this doll has had quite some interesting little lore in the plastic art. It's not that interesting, to be honest. I don't think it's that crazy or anything, but I did my first trade ever in the doll community with this doll, and that's actually the only trade I've ever done, to be honest with you guys. I don't trade a lot of the times. I kind of hate trading. I think it's a little bit spooky. Really wanted Elvira, and at the time, this doll was going for crazy amounts on eBay and mercarri. I can't tell you guys, honestly, now if she's going for those same prices, because now we have the new Elvira. So this doll just came out, I think a couple days ago on Amazon, and she is going to be an exclusive to Mattel Creations and Amazon. I don't know if she's actually on Mattel Creations, to be honest with you guys. I bought mine on Amazon and she came literally in 2 days, which is really gorgeous. Usually when I buy a Monster High Skullector doll from Mattel Creations, it takes them at least a week, at the most like a month or 2 months or even 3 months sometimes. It takes a while sometimes for the Mattel Creations dolls to come out. But I'm pretty excited for this new edition of Elvira. It gives the Monster High fans who missed out on this original launch, because back in the day, when these were coming out, I feel like Monster High Skullectors stopped becoming really crazy with Hocus Pocus and Squid Games. Once those Skullectors started coming out, I feel like they haven't been selling out anymore. They have not sold out of a Skullector in a really long time. But back in the day, if you guys are a Monster High fan and you've been collecting with the alumni era, the Skullectors used to be the biggest drama and the biggest commotion in the doll community. And I don't necessarily miss that anymore. I'm definitely very happy with a wider release. I definitely think this is way better and less stressful for the doll collectors. It gives people more time to kind of not buy the dolls immediately. But this doll was $65 back in the day, and then this one is now $81. I think she was $85 after tax and stuff for me personally, which is definitely different. But again, it is a wider release, so I guess more people are able to get their claws on it. And I know this doll also is a San Diego Comic-Con variant. I don't know which one came first. I think we saw pictures of this doll way earlier than we did the Comic-Con variant. If you guys don't know, they had an exclusive Elvira variant where she had the winking eye and she was all purple, for people who attended San Diego Comic-Con exclusively. I low-key wish I had that San Diego Comic-Con variant because I think that is such a gorgeous variant. But for now, I'm extremely grateful and happy that I was able to purchase the new one. I think this one is honestly probably better. I'm not sure if I would like the winking face in person. And I'm definitely really excited to just have the black variant. I think this one is gorgeous. So let's get into her right now as we push over the original Elvira. This one has a stunning box. This box is way better than the original Skullector boxes. I think the Skullector boxes are low-key so ugly, to be honest. But this one is really gorgeous. We have this really cool cheetah print in the back, and then there's some studs all along the sides, and they are even embellished, which is pretty cool. I guess you can't really see it, but it says Skullector. So this is also Skullector Elvira. There's not really a name for this one. It says Mistress of the Dark, but there's no theme. She's just Skullector, I guess, Wave 2. I guess that's what we're going to call her. I don't know her official title, to be honest with you guys. But it does say Mistress of the Dark. And there is some fun little eyeballs and skeleton hands. We have our barcode, but I think this is only going to be sold online. Then there is some little daggers with Elvira in the little thing. Oh, I also forgot to mention that her Amazon listing, as I'm filming this, is still active. So if anyone wants to hunt for this doll, she is going to be available on Amazon. And I'm going to have my affiliate link in the description below, y'all. But look at the studs on the top. Back is really cool. We don't have any artwork of the dolls anymore, but we do have the Elvira little logo in a purple. And it just says, again, Mistress of the Dark. We have the stock photo of her face with this really cool, eye thing where it has, a glare. You can kind of see it in the ring light. It's definitely really unique. And then here is a picture also of Elvira with her full cape sprung. And then it says, hello, darling. Okay? And that is done in a couple ways. Okay, I love that she's a Vegas girl. I don't really know, honestly, enough about Elvira. I just think she's a really cool character and she looks gorgeous on my shelf. So that's kind of why I collected. But let me get her out of the box and we'll do a comparison and a review. And I'm just excited to see what this doll is all about. And we are out of the box with Miss Elvira. This doll is quite interesting, honestly, already, just out of the box. My thoughts and my feelings are definitely, we'll get to them, baby. But the first thing that we have is this little card of authenticity. It's the Elvira. I don't know if this is the same as last time. It looks pretty much the same. I feel like they all look the same. She does also have a new stand mold, but I think we'll get to that at the end because I want to look at the doll first and foremost because she is kind of one of those dolls that's a little bit bulky in the way that, like, you have to, like, give her a minute to, like, look right when you display her. Like, she's kind of like a Vampire Heart Draculaura in that sense where, like, there's a lot going on, which, like, I don't know if that's a bad thing for, like, display, but for, like, touching her is, like, God, what's happening? So the first thing that we have is obviously the iconic Elvira hair, and it is done really nicely. I love these, like, little, like, fringy bangs, where they're not, like, just a blunt bang. It's, like, a little bit, like, fringy and cutesy-patootsy. We do have the little pieces kind of coming out, like little tendrils, and then you can see there's some, oh my, there's some white. She probably need more black paint on her scalp, baby, but I guess it all gets covered. And then taking, oh, well, we'll take that off now, I guess. You can see that her hair is just done in her, like, Elvira bun, and it's kind of thin a little bit, actually. It's kind of crazy for how much this doll cost. It is black saran, and it's curly, and it goes down to around her butt. I wish it was a little bit longer, to be honest, for, again, how much this doll was, but, yeah, she has some really fun big Elvira hair and then the fringe bangs. But yes, the Elvira hair is, I think, the exact same. I think the bangs are just done a little bit different. I think they're a little bit updated. We have this updated face also on this doll with these really fun brows. And she's giving a side glance, which I think is definitely more collected than just a front-facing glance. I think it's really gorgeous. She has this really cool purple cut crease with the little silver in the middle. She has some blushing and honestly even some bronzing, it looks like, on her face. It looks like she's like a warm outer kind of like... Yeah, it definitely looks like more bronzy or blushy. Maybe it's just a different blushed color. But she does also have these little red mauve lips there. Very cute face. This is very much mature Elvira, which is what I'm getting and living for. And then she does have these earrings. These are the same earrings that she had on her original release. They're just silver chromed out in this rendition of her. It's like a little skull worm. It's pretty cute though, to be honest. I kind of enjoy it just underneath her hair. Which is, it's there, it's cute. This doll's getting a little bit difficult to review because of how intricate some of this outfit piece is, but here is her little big plastic translucent white or black collar thing. I'm just going to show you guys how it is sculpted now because it's very hard to show how this doll is put together, to be honest. I think I'm struggling a little bit with it because this outfit is just, a lot's happening with the outfit. I'm also going to just show you guys this little chrome plated out jewelry piece. It is kind of cool, but it is very thin, and that's kind of where my issues come in with this one, is that it's a very thin, like, plastic. So for, again, the money that we paid, I was expecting this to be a little bit thicker, a little bit sturdier, because it feels like it could snap at any minute, but the sculpting is pretty nice on it. It has some really cool details, like these little bat wings by her breast. We have a little skull in the middle, some little drangly things, some long chains with those little skullettes and spider webs kind of action, and we also have her iconic sword, which can come out. So that's kind of cool. Let's see if it comes out and if I break it. If I break it, then I explode. But if I don't break it, then Elvira is saved. Maybe it doesn't come out. We're going to just leave it in there because it feels like it might break. But the little sword is the original one that she had in her Skullector with the little monsterized skullet at the handle. And it is a cute little dagger. But then putting this doll together so we can get a full look at her, we have to kind of separate the hair. Put this little cape moment, like the I don't know what this is, like the shoulder plates. Make sure the earrings are good. I don't think there's any hair. I don't see any spot for her hair, so all of her hair just has to kind of come right on in the middle, and then that's when you put on, or if you do this right and you're not like a sloppy disaster, you can make sure her hair isn't, so I'm frustrated. Okay, let me do this part too, because I got the hair all in it. So you put, you put this part in here, make sure the hair is all nicely done, and then you move the hair back, you put this little chest plate on it, and then it falls off. Okay, let me try this one more time, because I know that the little, I got it right once when I first set her up, because she came all apart in the box. You have to make sure that these little pieces go under it like this, so it clasps together, which I think is a little bit technical issues. Like, I think it's a little bit clunky for this doll, to be honest. I think it's a gorgeous look. I love like the veil with the little plastic little cage corset thing. But it just in practice is a little bit, and like she's just kind of a mess. She's low-key a little bit mess. Like the quality of the doll and the design is there. Like we have the outfit, but we just don't have the construction, I feel like, and it gets a little bit sloppy. But she does have these really cool like wings things. So going in now and with the outfit, besides all the other details, she has these really cool like wings. I think the wings are separate. No, they're attached to the dress, so it's all one piece. But the wings are attached to the dress, and they have some detailing where, wait, let me just show you guys. Okay, here we are. Here's her big cape. It has Elvira. It's kind of giving you bat wings. It has these little spider webs that are all really cool and like silver. I love that they kind of connect to these bracelets also, which we'll get into in a minute. And they have these little like daggers kind of. And she just is able to like move her arms with the cape. And it's really, really cute. This is going to be a hard thing for me to display, to be honest. But at least the chrome spider web is on both sides. And then here is a little bit of a look at her arm sleeve action, because we have the hands and then the cape goes into these daggers that are a part of her bracelet. The bracelet is really cool with the little spiders and the studs, and then she does also have her painted nails. And yeah, you could just kind of like, sorry, her hair is all over her face. You can be like whoosh, whoosh, and you can display her in all different ways, I think. On the other hand, though, she does have these little black acrylics with a cute little red gemstone ring. Again, I think it's also the same ring that she had in her original Skullector. And then here's how the outfit looks all put together before we take it apart again to look at the underdress. See, it keeps falling off. You know what? I give up on this stupid, ugly, like, little veil thing. It looks fine, kind of, without it. We have, like, these, like, again, like, these fun little mesh sleeves. A little, I guess we'll just take it off now. Who cares? But this, like, it doesn't fit her right, either. It's, like, very, like, loosey. Like, you could feel how loose it is, but it's like a snake skin kind of like latex kind of thing, and it goes into this really cool, I like how it's shaped around her hips. I think that's a really cool that it goes all the way down in this like middle thing, and then it goes also in the back, and then they are, again, it's all one dress, but it's cool that like the slits are like bats and they're like sheer, and you could see her legs. I think she definitely needed stockings though, to be honest, because I think stockings would have elevated this look a lot better, but she just has no stockings, just bare legs. Okay, Elvira girl. And then here are her little shoes. They have little bats in the middle, and they are just nice little pointed little fun little black shoes. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, and then this is interesting. This is a stand. It is the original stand base, but the pole has been altered because this is the big sister body. So there's this clear big like saddle stand thing, but it is just a different shape, which is kind of interesting, and it's again for the bigger ghouls. I'm putting this doll back together for like the 5th time, and I just want to say her hair being really dry and frizzy and curly is not making this any easier. Like, her hair is very hard to part and it gets tangled super duper easily. So for $85 after tax, guys, I can't make excuses. Like, this is, it gets to a point. Like, it's Saran hair, and yes, I can wash it. But, like, I washed this doll's hair, and her hair became very, like, loose. Like, her little, her gel came undone because I got, like, the water, like, splashed and, like, messed up this part. But, like, I washed the back of her hair back in the day. It gets very frustrating when you're a consumer and you love the brand, and the brand doesn't love you. Okay, time to compare these ghouls and kind of give us some more, maybe, thoughts and some feelings. I want to say, okay, why? Okay, now that we have both the ghouls, okay. You guys, for the last time, I fixed this doll like a million times. Here she goes. She's gonna go right there. I'm not touching her. Let's compare her to the original Elvira Skullector doll, because I think these dolls are definitely very interesting, because it's like, we've never really seen Monster High do something just like this, where they give us the same character, just revamped. Usually Skullectors are kind of like a one and done issue. I guess Beetlejuice, low-key, was redone. So maybe Monster High is in their era of just redoing things and like just doing anything. But here we have them both. I can definitely tell you guys already, I prefer the new one's makeup and face way more. My biggest complaint for the original one back in the day was that this like makeup is blocky and like odd and like just like not like gorgeous. Like, it's no shade to this Elvira doll, but her face is definitely just like a little bit like, what's happening with this eyeshadow, baby? We never knew. This is the original kind of little earring, and then we have it again back the same way. Electric Guys, this is going in the trash can. I'm actually so annoyed. It continues to fall. But I apologize. Here is her little earring. It's the same thing, just electric plated. Okay, but back to the review, babies. Yeah, I think she does have a lot of similar things, like her ring and the nails painted are both the same kind of moment happening. She does also have the same little dagger in the middle of her chest. She definitely is a very much more of an elevated version of Elvira. Like, I definitely enjoy the design of the updated 2025 one. I'm just like, I continue to just get annoyed with this doll because of how cheaply she is made. I think both the dolls are kind of made very cheaply, but I don't know. And it's definitely no full shade to Elvira, because I definitely love the Elvira character, and I definitely enjoy the idea of her having a more elevated design. I know this doll is, what, like $20 more than the original one, but I just feel like even though she does have a little bit more going on, I would much rather prefer a simpler doll and more of just a dress than have too much going on. I think my biggest issues with this doll is just this neck area. Like, the earrings go right into the veil. There's nowhere for her hair to really, like, go out from to, like, not, you know, mess up the whole outfit. Like, you could definitely kind of push it back a little bit, but now the little, like, thing is, like, very loose. I just think this doll has, again, a great design, just very, very, very poor execution. Like, I can't even enjoy these, like, really gorgeous wings because the hair is involved, and, like, this continues to fall, and, like, I'm left this review. I don't want to leave this review being on an annoyed note, because again, I understand this doll is probably meant to be left in box and to just be like displayed nicely on a shelf, but I'm a person who likes to play with my dolls just a little bit, and like I feel like even just like taking pictures of this doll is going to be a nightmare because she's just so fragile. She's way too fragile for how much I paid for this doll. So yeah, I don't know. I can't give you guys a 100% review on this doll. I can't give you guys a 10 out of 10. I think I would definitely give her maybe like a 6 out of 10. Is that fair? Is that like maybe a 5 out of 10? Maybe I should start ranking my dolls out of 10 every time I do a review, because I don't know, like I like her in theory. I like her online, but in person, like there's just something missing, and there's just something wrong about her production. But I don't know, I feel kind of bad leaving this on a bad review, but I just think out of all the dolls that I've been buying recently, I've been buying so many dolls, maybe it's just my own fault for having higher standards. I just feel like even a Generation 3 doll is higher quality. Like, I just bought Fearbrook Venus, and I had no issues with the doll. Like, I know that doll's vary day and night from a collector one, but like, this one just seems like she's meant to only be kept in box or only kept on a shelf and never touched again. And which is, I mean, again, I get they're collector dolls, but there's just something wrong about how cheaply she's made. Like, the dress under everything doesn't even fit her properly. Like, it's not tailored tight enough, and it's just loose, and it makes her, like, silhouette just odd. But I will give it to her. She is very, 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 very pretty facially, and I definitely don't want to return her. Would I buy her necessarily again? Like, no. Like, I would definitely wait for her to go on a sale, honestly, because, like, I feel like that's kind of crazy to say. That is, like, a little bit gnarly to say, especially because, again, a couple years ago, like, the doll would sell out in, like, actual 10 minutes. But, like, if this doll's releasing on Amazon, like, I'm not going to say she's going to stay in stock for a long time, but all I'm going to say is, from my personal experience, I've seen the Beetlejuice set go down to, like, $50 on Prime Day, and this doll's also on Amazon. Okay, if you guys are not sold on her right now, and if you guys already have the original Elvira, I would definitely just say, like, maybe wait a little bit. Like, she hasn't sold out yet. She's been in stock for a couple days. See how she sells. See how she's doing, because, like, again, from my personal opinion, as a collector of dolls, I have so many dolls in my collection. I can definitely say that this one is not my absolute favorite. I think she's a gorgeous addition to my collection. I definitely am so beyond excited to display her. I think she's a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous display piece, and I think she's a very stunning doll. When she's just standing like this, every time I touch her, she falls over, and like, look, like she can't even stand on her stand right. I'm sorry that I keep continuing the same point, but I just think she could have been made a lot better for the price point she's at. Just like thicker plastic, a longer like clip-on veil would have been amazing. Even like a fabric veil, because I think the plastic might make it like way too heavy. I think if this is maybe even like a fabric piece, which they probably would never do, it would be fine. Or even if this was like longer, like this back piece that you can kind of see continues to fall off because there's not much support for it. Okay, I'm going to stop being mean to this doll because she is, again, very, very pretty. So I'm just going to leave it to you guys. I want to know all of your thoughts and all of your feelings in the comments below. What do we think of the new 2025 Elvira doll? Do you guys love her? Do you guys hate her? Do you guys like the original one better? I want to know all of your thoughts and feelings in the comments below because I'm dying to chat it out with you guys. But for now, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I love you guys all endlessly, and I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Smooches. Love ya. Bye.